welcome back to my channel. And I know I look very similar to my previous video, but it's because I did record 2 videos in one day, and it's because I wanted to take advantage and film a foundation routine for you guys. I know you guys have been asking for a foundation routine for quite a while, and I wanted to incorporate a little bit of what I do before I start my foundation and how I contour and highlight. I know that when I start my makeup tutorials, I normally already have my brows and my foundation ready because I feel like that takes a while to like record and add, and it's always the same thing. So I just wanted to make a separate video for my foundation and for my eyebrows, so you guys could just go click on that if you guys are interested in seeing how I do my eyebrows or my foundation. I already have an eyebrow tutorial on my channel, so I will leave it down in the description box if you guys are interested in how to get these brows. It is so simple, you guys, and I feel like my foundation routine is nothing special, but you guys have asked for it, so of course I'm gonna give you what you want. Oh, one more thing. This video is going up on my birthday, so it's my birthday today, and I'm turning 22 years old. I feel so old, but at the same time, I feel like I'm still like 18. And right now, as you guys are watching this, I'm actually with my family at Catalina Island. My mom and I have the same birthday, so it is an amazing thing to be able to celebrate our birthday together because obviously it's the same day. So we decided to go to Catalina Island as a family and go do activities. And I don't know if I'll vlog, but just letting you guys know. Yeah, if you guys want to know how to get this foundation, contour, highlight, blush kind of situation, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so to start off with my foundation, I always have to use a primer beforehand. What a primer does is just basically smooths out your pores, and if you have fine lines, it will kind of diminish them. So my absolute favorite primer of all time is this Dermalogica Hydro Blur Primer. And this is one of the best primers that I have used. I also like the Prime Time by Bare Minerals, but I ran out, so this is one of my favorites. It is so good. I have really huge, like pool size pores in my face, so this covers them really, really well. It's a primer, but it also hydrates your face because it's from a skincare company. This was given to me by my best friend Evelyn, and she recommended this so much to me, and when she gave it to me, I was like in love. So this is the one that I normally use to prime my face. But today I won't be using that because I got the new Smashbox Primer Water, and I just wanted to try it out and see how it works. So I will be spraying this before I apply my foundation. I'm gonna let that soak in just a little bit. So after that, it is completely dry. For my foundation, today I will be using my favorite foundation ever. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and I am in the shade 220. So the only bad thing about this foundation is that it doesn't have a pump, so it can get really messy really fast. So what I like to do is, I already know how much amount I need for my face, so I like to apply it in the back of my hand and then go in with my beauty blender and start dabbing it on. I love the Matte and Poreless foundation because it has a very olivey yellow undertone, and that is my skin color, and a lot of foundations don't have a variety of yellow undertones, so this is awesome. So now that I have it in the back of my hand, I'm just going to go in with the beauty blender and start dabbing it on my face. I already have my eyebrows done because I feel like I take quite a while on my eyebrows, so I wanted to skip that step. But if you guys want to know how to get my eyebrows, I have a tutorial on my channel on them. So if you guys want to go check that out, I will leave it down in the description box. I don't like to put my foundation all the way up to my eyes because that's where I apply my concealer. And then if I apply foundation and then concealer and then the powder, I feel like it gets really cakey. So I don't try to get too close to my under eyes. And do not forget to always bring it down to your neck because you guys don't want that line of demarcation on your face. I feel like my favorite way to apply my foundation is definitely the beauty blender. It just gives you like a really smooth application, basically like almost airbrush. And then when I use brushes, they tend to get a little bit streaky, and then I still have to go in with my beauty blender afterwards anyway, so might as well just skip that step and jump into the beauty blender. This is my favorite foundation ever because it just gives you that really full coverage without being so cakey and so thick. I do not like thick foundations. I don't know, they just feel weird in my face and I feel really caked up during the day. So the liquidy foundations are my favorite, and then this one, it gives you that poreless effect. And like I said, I have huge pores, so anything that will minimize my pores, I'm all for it. For concealer, I will be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 15 Fair. I normally use 20, but since I'm really light-skinned right now, I'm really pale, I will be using this one because it's a little lighter and it has a yellow undertone, and I think 20 has a more pink undertone. So what I like to do is just go under my eyes and create a triangle. And what that does is just, it gives you a lifted eye, and it also gives you that slimmer look on the face. A little on the forehead and on the chin. Going back to the beauty blender, and I'm just going to be blending that out. It's crazy how automatically putting on concealer lifts your eyes and it makes them look more like awake. I love it. I feel like concealer is my best friend. I don't have dark circles or very heavy under eye bags, so it's just more of like a brightening effect for me, and of course to make me look a little bit skinnier. So what I like to do before I start baking the face, I like to set my whole entire face except my under eyes, and the powder that I use is the MAC Studio Fix in C5. And instead of swirling the brush on my face, I like to just pat it. To bake my under eyes, I love to use the Rommel Stay matte powder in translucent, and what I like to do is just break it down into like a fine powder, and I like to just pack it with my Beauty Junkies beauty sponge. But before you set your under eyes, always make sure there's no creases, because if you set your under eyes with those creases on your eyes, they will stay there. So just make sure they are gone before you start packing your baking powder. And now we just set our under eyes. And I also like to carve the nose because that will clean up the contour so your nose looks slimmer. And now we're just gonna do the other side. This powder to set your face is so amazing. I love it. So to contour my face, I love using this mineral powder by Maybelline. I don't think they make these anymore because, as you guys can see, I hit pan and I went to go look for another one and I couldn't find it, so I think they are discontinued, but this is in the shade Dark. And to contour the face, I'll be using this big tulip brush. I love using this brush because you guys can pinch the tip, carve your contour out, and then let go of the tip and blend it. The shape is like a little tip and then has a circle blending, kind of. It helps be precise and at the same time blend, so this is an amazing brush. I just don't know the brand or the name, else I would tell you guys. So, but I think Morphe has a very similar one. After I am done covering out the cheekbones, I like to go back to the baking powder and I like to carve my contour, cut it. After that is all done, I will go in with my foundation brush and just swipe away the baking powder and blend everything at the same time. Okay, so that is, oh no, I still use a blush. Before I swipe away my baking powder, you guys already know I don't even have to introduce this product to you guys anymore, but I'll be using Coral Cove by Milani as a blush. Before I go and swipe away all the baking powder, I'm gonna go and finish up the eyes and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so that is it for my foundation routine. I just added my eyes, my lips, and that is how it ends up looking like. If you guys want to know how to get this purple glitter makeup look, I will leave it down in the description box because I already have a tutorial on this makeup look. So I will leave it down in the description box if you guys want to know how to get this makeup. But yeah, I feel like it's very, very simple. I don't like to use cream contour too much. This is actually my first time that I use cream contour on my nose, and looks pretty good. I have to expand my mind, I know, but it's like, I feel like it's an extra step because you still have to cover that with powder and it looks the same. So I don't know, it's just me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. Like this video, you guys know that helps me out so much. If you guys want to be more in contact with me, you guys can follow me on my social media. I have Instagram and Snapchat. I will leave those down in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.